The first thing Sam noted was how hard it was to see. It was dark, but there was also blinding flashes. He could see something had knocked these guys down. He squinted his eyes to see that the fallen men had the swastika emblem on their arms.
Ha! Beat the Reds here. So what are you guys running from in such a hurry? Oh, Lord, no. Not another one. Not another concentration camp. You sick bastard. You Nazis are all the same. You feel good? Do you feel good torturing men, women, children?
Then something happened that Sam did not expect. The Nazi, who was unconscious even as he was being yelled at, suddenly opened his eyes to reveal a familiar, sickly purple.
Haven't you learned by now? Time and time again, I demonstrate to you how far humanity can fall.
That voice did not fit the body of a German Nazi. It also gave Sam the coldest of chills.
No, I just blame you instead.
Ah, deflection.
Do you really expect me to believe that these men would commit all these atrocities without any influence from you?
I think you give me far too much credit. I'm not some puppet master pulling the strings of each man. I just whisper a few words in their ears. They could have always chosen not to do so.
There you go again with that word. Choice. Even if what you say is true, you really think these men could have chosen otherwise? That they weren't threatened? Their lives? Their families' lives? They would have been killed.
Exactly. If humans were truly concerned with caring for others, they would set aside their own wants for the betterment of their fellow man. Yet, they didn't because they didn't want to die, or they selfishly chose their loved one over someone else.
Figure someone like you would see love as a weakness.
But what defines love, really? Is it something grand and noble, or selfish desire? I don't see love as a weakness, but you cannot deny some of history's biggest disasters were caused by love. Mark Antony and Cleopatra, Romeo and Juliet.
That last one was a play, genius.
What can I say? It made me feel as if it really did happen.
Know this. I am gonna stop you. You and your avatars.
I look forward to meeting you in my form, Andrew. I can feel it. The anger and hatred of the world is stronger than ever. The darkness of Hitler's Third Reich will be the key to opening me.
To be prepared for war is one of the most effectual means of preserving peace.
George Washington. Becoming a guardian has made you more refined, Andrew. Or were you refined before?
I'll be ready.
I look forward to it.
The purple from the man's eyes faded out, and the soldier returned to normal. As the clouds of the land parted and the moonlight came down, Sam was given yet another shock. He looked just like him. No, not the human him. The hedgehog him. The fur was a darker blue, but it was night, so it was hard to tell exactly. But it was his hedgehog form. Sam's mind was reeling, even more so than usual. The guardian Tikal and Dart spoke of, the great hero who starved Dark Gaia in World War II, looked just like him, in both human and animal form. This guy who looked like him, he now had a name to that face, Andrew.
Andrew? His name was Andrew? Wait, where have I heard that name before? Oh crap.
I must say I'm disappointed. The Guardians of my time were far more effective. Even their worst laid plans are far greater than your best. Your resemblance is striking.
To Andrew?
They told you about Andrew?
Yeah, they did. The Guardian who stopped your master in World War II.
What else?
What else is needed?
Yes. Andrew was quite the Guardian. Respected by his peers and his enemies, right up to the end.
You're talking as if you know him.
I did. I was the one who killed him. Now history repeats itself with you, Sam Suai.
Not today.
Fueled by the 3 Chaos Emeralds he collected and the one he was already using to maintain his transformation, Sam allowed the energy to build up. He didn't make a move yet. He was taunting Chaos into making a move. It worked. The large creature thought himself to be all-powerful and lunged forward to Sam. His mistake. Sam took off running around Chaos, running as fast as he could, supercharged by the emeralds he had. He ran so fast the wind around him sharpened and sped along with him, so fast it almost looked bright blue. In seconds, a massive blue tornado formed, with Chaos at its center. He tried to trip him up, of course, spreading its water around to trip him. Sam just jumped over or slid under them, not once dropping his speed. Soon Sam's attack came to fruition. Chaos was beginning to be torn apart by the winds. Even the new mass in his body wasn't enough to hold him together, especially without a host to keep him solid.
That was a good move. I didn't think I was going to win this one anyway. Next time will be different.
There is no next time. You're done.
Oh, really? Well, I suppose you'll know soon enough. For now, though, I leave you a parting gift.
With the last of his strength, Chaos's remaining arm whipped out and grabbed Sam, pulling him close enough so he could whisper in his ear.
Tikal knew him. Tikal knew Andrew.
What?
Chaos then dissolved. The water that formed his body splashed to the ground, leaving nothing behind but the emerald that had hid inside it this entire time.
Sam?
Dart, you alright?
I'll live. What about Chaos? Is he...
He's done. I think.
After informing the Guardians that Chaos had been destroyed, they met at the temple top where they first entered the mystic ruins.
Sam?
Miles.
He'll need bed rest, but Chaos's influence has been removed from his system. We also inspected the Chaos Emerald. We believe it is safe to use now.
Yes. Now we have the final matter of your status as a Guardian. You have proved your worth, and my fellow Guardians agree you are worthy to stand alongside us in our fight.
I didn't do it just for you guys. And I certainly didn't do it for your balance. I know you said to me that we're not supposed to do more than keep the balance between good and evil. But if I see someone in danger, I can't ignore it. Not anymore.
It's more than his appearance that is striking.
Sam knew he was talking about Andrew, but he didn't speak his mind at this point.
Very well. Seeing as the damage is done, as long as the humans are not told of the Guardians and their mission, we will allow you to continue in your desire to help others.
Thanks, I guess.
Tikal,
Yes?
I'd like you to remain with them. As these two currently have 5 of our emeralds, it's best to have a way to contact them if needed. When you have all 7 emeralds, Sam, return them to us. We feel a darkness beginning to grow, and we may need the power of the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Sam didn't even need to ask why they needed them. With each emerald he gained, he could feel the power they supplied him while using it. If he somehow used all 7, the force he could become.
I understand, sir.
Good. Now go! Chaos was the darkness we sensed. He's gone now, and yet Why do I continue to sense his power somewhere on Earth?
You're back. Rouge? Rouge?
Oh, she better not have left.
Rouge! Rouge!
Could you stop yelling? The acoustics here? Not exactly perfect.
You're here.
Where did you expect me to be? Shopping at the mall? Oh, you know me so well. I can't live unless I get some new skimpy number every month.
I almost wish you did leave now.
You'd miss me. Hey, nerd.
Hey.
Is he going to be okay?
He needs some rest, but the Guardians say he should be fine for now. We're gonna let him rest here a bit before getting him home. Anything happen while we were gone?
No, everything was quiet. Glad to have you back.
Yeah. I'm glad to be back, too.
After letting Miles rest for a bit, they took him home. Miles would be able to claim he is ill so he could stay home for the upcoming school days to rest. If he needed to, anyway. Sam was glad his friend was back, of course. More than glad. However, his mind was in other places.
Tikal said not to trust whatever he said. But there's no use wondering. Maybe this emerald will hold the answer. Show me.
What happened?
It was worse than I thought. They were leaving the prisoners to die. The Red Army will be there soon, but there were so many bodies.
Dark Gaia's horrors are everywhere.
He'd say differently if you asked him.
Have you spoke to Dark Gaia?
He approached me again. Tried to make me see his side again. Didn't work.
The other Guardians are almost done gathering the Chaos Emeralds. If Dark Gaia forms, we'll be ready to face him.
I'm more than ready. I have to prove he's wrong. That we're more than just our base instincts. That we can feel empathy, care for others. We're not just selfish creatures.
You'll do it. If anyone can, it's you. We all believe in you. I believe in you.
Tikal, I wouldn't have been able to do this without you. You gave me power. Let me make a difference in what may be our darkest hour. I just wanted you to know that No. He was right? Tikal. Why? Why?
Oh, God, the stench.
Albert didn't know how he was alive. With the pain he was in, he wished he wasn't. The foundation beneath the house cracked, and he collapsed below it, with his robot covering the hole it made.
Computer, if you're active, open up a channel. I need to get a hold of GUN. What? No, they cut me out. What's this news alert?
More information has come out concerning the failed robotics test in Japan. According to the leaked footage, the overzealous pilot wasn't a pilot at all. The man seemed to be identified as Dr. Albert Robotnik, the nephew to engineering revolution Gerald Robotnik. We reached out to the Robotnik Corporation and to Gerald himself, but we haven't received any comments so far.
No! I'm ruined. She ruined me. I won't be able to show my face again. My work, my family. It's all because of her. Her and Sonic.
Is it Sonic? Or is it because of your lack of power?
Albert spun around at the voice. He couldn't see who made it at first. Till he looked up. he saw a mass of blue droplets forming into one large form. The wave of water that crashed into him was part of chaos. When he was defeated in Mystic Ruins, he merely transferred his conscience here.
I know that voice. The voice from the Emerald.
Yes, I am Chaos, and I believe we have similar interests.
How could you and I have similar interests?
Sonic, the one individual who has foiled both you and I multiple times. Alone we can handle him, but he always seems to get the upper hand, doesn't he? So let's stop working alone. Let's work together. Your technology is sound, but my powers can add more.
And that will be enough to defeat Sonic?
You sound unconvinced. So allow me to sweeten the deal. I know who Sonic the Hedgehog really is.
I'm listening.